Okay. Here we go. Thanks for the patience on that one. 5 standard. Let's roll. Let's do it here. All right. What is the rook gonna throw at me? There's typing in the chat that they're throwing the birds. They might be running with the birds here. The bird is the word. Oh, let's get on this diagram before you do. How about that? The anti-bird. It's the anti-bird. Or is it? Where's that bishop gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Oh, okay. Queen here is met with knight d5, and if I think I take the bishop, I'm crazy. Knight c7, TKO. What about here? Let's try that. Let's try that one. Knight takes, pawn takes. The knight gets kicked away. Oh, they're retreating. What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? Let's try that. And what next? Bishop d7 to c6? Or do I do this first? This is the move I want to be cautious of, f5. Let's try that. And then knight e7. Oh, look at this. Look at this. All right, that rook is, I guess this pawn is going to be pushed, or is my opponent getting out of any sneaky stuff like, are they going to go b3, bishop b2? Let's see. I don't know that they really got anything out of the opening, but it's not always enough, is it? It's not always enough to just claim equality. There's got to be more. Okay. Now, I'm not fearful of a pawn move because I snipped the knight and then grabbed this guy. So, what's this guy doing? What could he do better? He could probably come to c6. And I guess I'm also vacating c8, right? For maybe pressure against this point. Let's go there. Still, this move is no good, and I think this move is actually a good one. Because I think my opponent's all bottled up if they can't move that pawn. I think they're not any better. We'll see, though. This is a weakened point as a result of my last move, so I do have to keep in mind knight g5 could be pinpointing it. I have it covered, but whatever. All right, let's see. Let's see about taking this, maybe. And then putting pressure on this pawn, or do I play here right away? Let's play here right away. Decisions. Are they going to put a decision to my knight? Knight here, probably running a bit too far away. Pawn push is actually losing a pawn. I'm threatening to... Actually, I have it. Okay. I like my dark square bishop too much, and I like the fact that this knight is kind of boxed out, and I like that I have this open file. What I don't like is that my opponent's putting pressure on this pawn, but I think I could defend it just in time, just before there's another guy added to this point. This knight will be kicked away soon enough. In fact, I'm once again getting ready to win a pawn. h6, chop, chop, win a material, and probably close to the game at that point, because it's a very significant pawn. And now the knight is going to be, I guess, ready to go. Has to be content with playing to the edge. Let's do that. I don't think that it can't be too happy about playing there, right? Can't be too happy. So, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? How about chop? Chop and push? No, I don't want my bishop to get the door slammed on it. So, no door slamming here. Although, I want to get to this square somehow with my knight. Can I make that happen? Please? Let's try this. And then maybe bishop here. I think bishop here is not good. Oh. Here we go. Uh-oh. This is an extremely committal move. Would my opponent really do something like that? Whoa, they would. They definitely would do something like that, now wouldn't they? Yep. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? Chop, chop, here, take, take, take. And my king is a bit more safe. Let's try that. Let's just give it a whirl. Oh, no. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. My bishop also comes to life, and there's possibilities for taking that queen out. Knight right, and if the knight gets to f4, that could be a killer. You know that? It could definitely be a killer, that knight getting to f4. Alright, let's chop this. Hopefully everything's okay. I was fearful of this queen move. I was thinking it was check for some crazy reason. So hopefully I could exploit the fact that I have a safer king. So getting my bishop to d4, in other words, is probably fantastic. And I think that I'm in a good spot. Let's try this. I did consider for just a second rook here with the thought of bishop here, since there's now 3 pieces, all of greater importance than my bishop on this diagonal. So that's maybe an interesting way to view things. I could trade queens. I could also take here. What's stopping me from doing something like that? Let's try that. Let's try it. And then let's trade queens, because if you're up material, that's usually a good thing to do. But I have less than a minute to win it. I want my bishop here. Please, queen trade? Queen trade? I was fearful of this rook b1. I want to trade queens, but not so easy. Just can't be easy, can it? Uh-oh. Okay. Well, let's try it. I'm on this as well. Oh, that's a strong move. That is a strong move. I missed that. Let's try this. Could I somehow get this to work? Oh, is it going to work? Please let me say it's going to work. Oh, take that knight. I want that knight. It's going down. It's going down. I got it. Block, Aruski. And then this is a 1 king and pawn endgame. Are they going to tip the king, or are they going to make me work for it? They're going to make me work for it. They're going to make me work for it. They're saying, show me right now. They're saying, show me the technique. No, I want my majority to roll here. Less than 20. 2-1. I have just enough gas here. Just enough gas. If the king goes here, then I push. Push. Less than 14. Testing out my mouse here. He's testing out the mouse. Let's get out of the way. Run, pawn. Run, pawn. Oh, just enough gas. Okay. Ah, good game, ace. Good game. Good game right there. Ah, what a way to start a stream right there. Giving me a wild run for my money here. Okay, the bird was the word in this game. And, well, really it's like, what, Grand Prix type of stuff? Okay, by transposition. I don't know that this is the move. Is it really the move? Is that the correct response after bishop b5 knight here? Or should white play bishop c4? Something tells me it's bishop c4, but I can't give a definitive answer besides, you know, it just seems way too passive, kind of coming all the way back to e2. So probably bishop c4, and maybe white has to be content with maybe an expansion with tempo, a6 b5 or e6 d5 in the center. I felt that I was all right once it got to this point. So that, anyhow, that's my like quick suggestion for white. But I felt that I was kind of better, and this is a key move, I think. I don't know if right here, but I've seen it in other lines where, you know, you take into account what it is that white would like to do, and sometimes it'll be a maneuvering, or excuse me, a pivoting about with the queen by way of e1, h4, and then f5, which does a lot of things. It's opening up the f-file, it's opening up the diagonal for the bishop, and it's breaking down my kingside structure in some way. But if I cement a pawn on f5, I stop all of that, right? I'm not allowing the f-file to open up so easily. I'm not allowing the diagonal to open up. So just be aware of this possibility to kind of restrain the white attack, this f5 move, if you are having to cope with the following structure where there's a pawn on d3, e4, and f4 structure. So be aware of how you can maybe combat that. And then we kind of got into crazy mode. Again, I think I am a little bit better here, you know, just kind of leaning on generalizations, basically. I have the bishop, you know, you look at the knight on the edge. I have probably the safer king, the more active rook right now. And I guess it's just a little bit more difficult for my opponent to be playing. I was trying to make this happen. It did turn out to like be beneficial in the game, but it was not without its scare, that's for sure. Queen b3 was something I completely missed, so I guess it kind of just happened to turn out all right because I have the bishop d4 move, but it was certainly something I did not calculate. So, and then a one king and pawn endgame from there. Okay, good game, ace.